Hey friends, welcome back to my studio. I'm going to paint an abstract. I've painted a few recently. One was joy, primary colors, big sweeping brush strokes. And another one was empathy, greens, had a bunch of little brush strokes here and then drips going down. And so I don't know what emotion this one's going to be. I'm thinking peace or calm, but sometimes something else happens, a different emotion comes out of the painting or comes out of the paint I put on the canvas. I've got a 20 by 20 inch canvas from Michaels. It's 1.5 inches thick. I like the thick ones because then I can tighten the canvas with water and a hair dryer and get it nice and tight, and then it won't warp because of the thick sturdy bars. I painted the background a cream color. It is a lot of white. I've got it sitting right here. It's a lot of white, a little cad yellow, and a little burnt umber. So here, I saved it in case I need it. It's already kind of separating because I misted it with water. But I just kind of was thinking that I'm going to have pretty much, why is that? Oh, there. Like, why is that lopsided? I'm going to have a pretty much blue painting. I was looking at clouds and ocean and cloud photos, and I was going to blur it to help abstract it, but I still was getting more detail than I think I want. I want more texture. So I don't have a reference photo, but you guys could look up. I'm thinking clouds and sky. Oh, geez, I just dropped that. Sorry, guys. So for the background, I use this brush. I mean, you could use any brush, but this one will fit in my water jar. It's a 2-inch, really cheap chipboard brush. This one happens to be from Blick Art Materials. And just put it on. Dried it with a hair dryer. And then what I'm thinking, so I'm thinking blues, aquas. So I'm going to use Phthalo blue green shade, cad yellow medium hue, titanium white, and Mars black. They're all Liquitex. They're all basics except for the Phthalo blue green shade. This is a 1-inch filbert. Oh, it's Royal and Langnickel. It's a number 12. And I like it because it has a little longer handle. And so what I'm thinking is I'm just going to put in horizontal 1 inch, well, they'll be a little wider, you can see it spreading, marks. Just keep it all horizontal. Keep it mostly blues. So I painted this warmer just to help warm it up a little bit since I'm going to use blue. The yellow with the blue, a little bit of yellow with the Phthalo blue green shade will make the aqua. Sorry guys, my throat's dry. And then I'm thinking I'm going to have a hint of a land and sky. So I've got a T-square out. Maybe somewhere in there. Okay, guys, I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's jump in. Let's set the table. I've been working on this for a couple hours. I know it wasn't very long in the time lapse. Oh, and I can see where I want a little more coverage over there. Well, I look at my phone, the color's a bit different. When I'm sitting here, I see a little bit more greens and blue greens in it. And I was thinking a blue painting, but the value's more important. And I put in some darks on a third, kind of. Well, first I took the T-square and I just drew a line, and then I just took my brush and drew a messy line that changes color a bit. I may cover even all of it up at some point, or not all of it, but quite a bit of it up. And I put in some darker blues on a third, but kind of staggered them. And then I put in some lighter ones. So I've already got, I have some structure, I have a design, and then the horizontal strokes. And I have smaller ones here where there's my, where I want your attention to go. Bigger, softer ones over there, over here. So I think it's working. When I look at my phone, I really like it. When I'm sitting here, I'm not quite there yet. So I mixed a blue green, but I'm thinking I need to make that bluer. This is Phthalo blue, green shade, and black. This is, actually I think I said cad yellow, primary yellow. Either one will work. With Phthalo blue, green shade to make the aqua color, I think I want more blue in there. And then I mixed a gray just to make things easier. And I'm pretty much mixing in this spot just different, I'll mix a color and then I'll make it a little grayer, a little lighter. And I've been using this 1-inch filbert that I talked about. I'm just doing it so you can kind of see what it does. It needs more paint, more water on it to make a bigger mark. Okay, I'm gonna quit for tonight. I think that gets us up to speed and I'll be back tomorrow. I'm calling it done. This one went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Oh, I'm guessing about 6 hours. So for about a 20 by 20, that's quite fast. If this would have been a lion, maybe 18 hours if it had been a lion portrait. So you can't tell that underpainting it with the cream warmed it up a little bit. But I don't know, a few years ago I did two snowmen, but I did them at different times. And one I painted on the white canvas and one I painted on a light gray background. And you could tell that one of the snowmen, side by side was a little cooler. So that color underneath does influence even though you don't see it anymore. You can give that a try. Let me know if you give that a try. You can do a little test on a little scrap piece of canvas or something. I've got about 2 layers of paint on it. I came back and softened it with some larger blue gray in areas. I think I did it here. This is the next day. Did it here. And I also have darker towards the edges and less detail towards the edges. More detail on my third. Warmer colors towards this area, in this area. And my darkest darks are in this area. Plus I put one thick swipe of white near my black. So that really calls attention. And then I was thinking, well, it still looks, when I look at my phone, it still has hints of sky and water. So I was thinking calm. I'm like, well, it's not really calm. But I thought maybe stillness, if you see it as a moment in time where nothing's moving. So I wrote the word stillness, and then then I got a T-square, which you saw, and I had the top line a little too close to here because I realized my L was going to go up above my guideline and the ILL and a little bit of the T. So I brought it down, just use a little cheap T-square I got at Michael's. And then the other thing I do, sometimes I'll even write the word backwards if I want it to end in a certain space. I wasn't too concerned this time. I wanted to just make sure I had it away from the edge in case they frame it. But I pulled up the word stillness on my iPad because it's really easy when you're painting letters to misspell simple words. It's really easy. I think that's about it. Other than I'm surprised how quick this went. I'm not unhappy about it, just surprised. Oh, I need to sign it. Oh, I'll put my initials down here. So I just put, it's an A and I kind of see a T with a cross and I put 3 dots and I sign Leslee Troe on the back. Okay, I don't know if we can get a screenshot, but it is a calm painting. So the horizontal strokes also help say land and sky. don't think I can get it in there. Plus my window's open. I laugh at myself. Oh, that's not bad. It's pretty close. Okay, let's give you a look at that. Even that's pretty. You like crop in on it? Isn't that fun? Oh, I just thought of something else I wanted to tell you. Here's the word. Kind of turn it so maybe you get a little more light on it. I didn't cover up the horizontal black line as much as I thought I would, but it's wavy and it does change value and color just a bit. I don't know if you could tell. Well, and what's interesting, depending on how your device sees it, this almost looks purple to me. Sometimes it looks kind of brown, sometimes it looks pinky. I don't know if I can point to it. Over here, it looks kind of pink to me. And that's just Mars Black and Titanium White. So it could be the color below it. Color is relative and it matters what's below it. Not like you have to worry about it, it just affects, I should say it affects what's below it. Yeah, up in here it looks warmer, pinker. I think that's because I have such a cool painting. Not cool as in neato, cool as in chilly. Or, yeah, cool colors as in chilly, not warm as in like sun yellow colors. And then the sides are very just plain. I just brought the color over to on the sides. I think you all should try something like this. You know, I kind of knew what I wanted. You limit yourself because it helps with harmony and balance. You know, doing something on the third is a very simple solution. This is a third. Actually, what I did is I measured up about a hand width, and then my canvas is about not quite 3 hand widths high. So that was a simple way. Or you could measure it. Yeah, these colors even look more green than they are, depending on if I put them in a different painting or a landscape. Okay, thank you for hanging out with me. It's just so fun for me. I love connecting with you. I super appreciate your support. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye guys.